Hi, I'm Kevin Rohwer. My farm is Twin Creek Farms in Dodge Center, Minnesota. That's southeastern Minnesota. We raise corn, soybeans, we have market hogs, and we custom pump manure, and I am a proud AgriGold Platinum partner. Well, our farm's been around for quite a few generations, probably 5 or 6 generations. Grandpa farmed, my dad farmed, my dad and I farmed together. There's always been dairy cows here and hogs, farrow to finish hogs. My son Will came home to the farm in 2006 and he built a 2,400 head finishing hog house so he could start out, and because didn't look like a very good future in cash grain right at that time, and we're trying to diversify a little bit. We put in some solar panels about 4 years ago to help on that. Thought that might be a 7 to 8 year payoff on that. And then about 2 years ago we had a manure. We were pumping our own manure, and so we expanded that here, my son did, and we're using a drag line, and now we're pumping some hog barns and dairy lagoons and that kind of stuff. Well, we farm corn and soybeans here right now. We are in 20-inch rows. We switched to 20-inch rows in, I think, 2004. When we had our cows, we had 36-inch row corn and ran our choppers and all that. And then when we quit milking cows, we decided that we was going to switch to 20-inch rows to try to gain more yield. Up here in Minnesota, it's the fall is so short, we have no heat units for anything to break down, decompose, so we run a chopping corn head right now to chop the corn up into as small pieces as we can get it. Where we raise corn on corn, we've been moldboard plowing because we try to get the ground black in order to get some heat. If we can raise it on where we run the ripper, but then we usually don't get as good a yield there because we're not getting the heat units out of the sun. And we've been running about 39,000 for population on corn. And we've used starter, fertilizer, a pop-up starter, and then we all come back. We have been using fungicide on all our corn here for the last few years because we think that makes the stalk, or it does make the stalk so it's more healthy, so that it's get us a little more yield in the fall, and then it stands a little better too.
Well, growing up was a lot of good experiences of how to work hard and get along with everybody and try to get farther in life. I'd like to grow our land base like everybody else wants to, but have more room for my kids someday and future generations, make sure the farm's around for future generations.
It's been nothing but a pleasure to work with Kevin. Me and him get along really good, and he always takes the time to sit down in the fall and go over the hybrids, and we talk about how they performed and how we can do things better next year to help get more out of each acre that he farms. One thing that's especially important to Kevin is getting all the yield that he can out of every acre, trying to help his farm's bottom line and help that next generation get started.
I've been really impressed with his willingness to incorporate technology on this, from the solar panels to what they're doing in their hog barns to the stuff that they do on their cropping side that we're involved a lot with. And he was an early adapter going to 20-inch rows, and continues to adjust his cropping programs. And one of the latest things was the irrigation that he put in, and not a thing that's really popular around here, but something that's definitely helping him push his yields, and we've seen that over the past couple of years here.
I think I started planting AgriGold in 2005, and I've been with them, been still planting AgriGold all these years, and I've liked the company. They have integrity, honesty. Their corns have done what they've said they would do, so that's very important to me, and that's who we like to do business with, companies like that, and we hope that people think that we're that way too, have honesty and integrity and values.